Hi, my name is Hannah Weber, and this is my sales demonstration video for AEB 3341. In this demonstration, I'm a personal banker with Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo products include banking services such as checking and savings accounts, as well as loan options such as student loan, and credit and insurance options. I will be selling Wells Fargo products to Valentina Osorio, a senior at the University of Florida. Valentina recently found out that she was accepted into the occupational therapy program at the University of Florida. Unfortunately, she also found out she will not be receiving financial assistance from her parents during graduate school. Therefore, she came in to talk about student loans, and during the sales process, our conversation uncovers additional financial needs. Common objections with this type of sales process include price objections when talking about interest rates, as well as timing objections with the fear of making a big decision at the wrong time. The objection strategies assigned to me were compare and contrast, as well as direct denial. Compare and contrast takes the positives and negatives from both your product and the alternative and weighs them against each other. Direct denial simply states that the objection is false and gives the correct information to make the client feel more comfortable with it. The closing strategy that was assigned to me is additional selling point. Therefore, at the end of the sales process, Valentina will still have some hesitations, so I will present one last additional selling point, which will make her feel more comfortable and therefore close the sale. Hi, Valentina, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, it's great to finally meet you in person.
Yes, thank you so much.
Wonderful, go ahead and take a seat.
Thank you.
So how did your exam go last week?
It went really well, thank you so much for asking.
Wonderful, I know you studied a ton for it, so I'm sure you did great.
Yeah, it was a busy week with that, and then I've also been a little stressed worrying about my financial needs.
Okay, yeah, well, absolutely. Let me just take a minute to tell you a little about myself as well as Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo has 6,000 branches across 39 states. There's 9 branches just in Gainesville alone, as well as 14 ATMs. It's the third largest bank in the country and has repeatedly been the highest credit rating among large banks. As a personal banker, it's my job to uncover ways to help you succeed financially. I have 3 years experience as a personal banker, and my passion is in finding ways to increase your savings, decrease your spending, and lower your interest rates through debt consolidation. So to do that, I'm going to ask you a few questions, find out what's important to you, and make some recommendations. How does that sound to you?
That sounds great.
Wonderful. Okay, so tell me what brings you in today.
So I recently found out I was accepted into grad school, which I'm really excited about. Thank you so much. But now I'm kind of going through struggles of figuring out how to pay for it.
Okay.
I won't be having any financial assistance from my parents.
Okay.
So, and I'm not going to be working while I'm in grad school.
Okay, I understand all of that. We can definitely assist you with that. So how do you currently pay your bills?
To be honest, my parents handle most of my bills.
Okay.
And then I mostly use cash, to be honest.
Cash for everything?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Are you currently employed anywhere now?
Yes, I work at Publix.
Wonderful. All the people that work at Publix are so great.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you normally cash your checks from Publix, and is there normally a fee?
Yes. So I usually go to Bank of America, and the fee is about $7.50.
Oh, wow. Every time you cash your check?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So last question. Are you interested in building your credit, maybe with one of our reward cards? It's very important to build credit in school because you'll need it after you graduate to be able to finance anything from a house or a car or even being accepted to rent an apartment.
Okay. I haven't really thought about it,
Okay.
but it definitely does sound like something that I should probably look into sooner than later. So, yeah, I think that'd be really helpful.
All right, wonderful. So let's get your application started and see what we can offer you. And we can start that now. Go ahead and fill in here and here.
Okay.
Okay, so the results of your application have come in, and you were approved for a $60,000 student loan with 7% interest. I can show you it on here. And your payments don't begin until 6 months after graduation. So once you're finished with OT school, 6 months from then, your payments will start. You're also approved for the college cashback card, which has 15.9% interest, and it's a $1,000 credit limit. Would do you think of those options?
I definitely hear ya, but could you just explain a little bit more? It's just kind of overwhelming still.
Yeah, absolutely. So some of the major benefits for you of a student loan would be that you don't have to worry about your education or living expenses or having parental assistance, which I know is an issue for you.
Yeah.
You'll also have peace of mind that you don't have to worry about payments until after you graduate. So you just focus on school until you get to that point. With the cashback card, what's great is you make cash back on all of your daily purchases. You get 1% cash back, as well as building your credit while you're in school. So does that help you understand a little bit of the benefits?
Yeah, especially I do really like what you mentioned about cash back for every purchase.
Yeah.
And then I think, again, one of my biggest issues is I don't have any assistance financially from my parents or anyone for that matter.
Right. So you'll definitely thank yourself in the future as well with building your credit with the card in addition to the cash back, because you'll be able to finance those most exciting purchases like a house and a car, those types of things. In regards to your student loans, I did the math, and you would have to work full-time at Publix and still need some assistance if you were to pay for it yourself. So those student loans will definitely bring you a lot of peace of mind and give you more of a stress-free environment while you're in school. Do you agree that these benefits are very important for you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it definitely gives me an ease of mind, and I would never be able to work full-time while I'm in school. So.
Exactly. I think it would be very important. So Valentina, do you feel that the products I've described will meet all your financial needs and have all the benefits that you're looking for? And are you prepared to accept these offers?
Yeah, I'm very interested in the loan and cashback credit card, but I've only used cash for everything my whole life. I don't even have a bank account, so that is kind of still a worry.
Okay, so you don't have a checking or savings account?
No, I never have.
Okay, well we definitely have some options for you there as well. So as a UF student, we offer our everyday checking account for free as long as we link it to your Gator One ID. Also, we have our Way to Save savings account, which as long as you set up Save as you go, which just transfers $1 with every swipe of your debit card, your savings account would be free as well as a student. That way you can keep the money that you make from your part-time job in the account and know that it's always safe and guarded and you're not handling cash all the time. This also will give you a way to pay your new credit card bill if you do decide to accept the offer for the credit card. On top of that, you get all of Wells Fargo's added benefits. So that includes free ATM use. You will be able to cash your checks for free, so you'll be avoiding that $7.50 fee that you've been paying for so many years.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. You'll also be able to set up direct deposit, so your check will automatically go into your account. You'll have online banking, mobile deposit, drive-through tellers if you need them. And once again, just that peace of mind of knowing that your money is safe and you're not risking losing physical cash. In addition to that, I just want to point out that it's really important to build a long-term relationship with a bank, because that way, when you are looking for loans and things in the future, they will have that relationship to look at, and you'll be able to kind of make the banks fight for your business. Okay, so Valentina, with all the features and benefits that I've described to you, do you feel that all of your financial needs have been met, and do you have all the information you need to make an informed decision?
Yeah, I really appreciate all the information you've given me today, but I have looked into other financial institutions, and I did notice that some of them offer lower interest rates for both the credit card and the student loans.
Okay, so you have done some research and you've looked into other banks, and they're offering you lower interest rates on both the loan and the credit card. Okay, I definitely understand this, so let me just make a comparison for you. We do have slightly higher interest rates on some occasions, but we also have much more benefits. This includes cash back with a college reward card. Most credit cards for college students do not have cash back. It's usually some kind of point system or no rewards at all. Additionally, we have the most available bankers in town to be able to assist you with any concerns you may have, since we do have 9 branches within Gainesville. But also, just like other financial institutions, we will sit with you and find the best payment plan for you, so that even if you are paying slightly higher interest rates, we'll work with you and make sure that it's not a burden on you and you're able to make your payments no problem.
Oh wow, yeah, that actually all sounds really great. I hadn't really considered all the additional benefits I would be getting through Wells Fargo.
Okay, great. So after hearing some comparisons, do you feel good about agreeing to slightly higher interest rates?
I do, but I also have one more question. So I'm kind of concerned about the privacy policies in my account.
Okay.
I've heard that anyone can come into a bank and ask a teller about someone's bank account information, and I was a little bit worried that this is something my parents would have access to.
Okay, so you don't want your parents to know that you have a new account.
Exactly.
I understand that, and you're concerned about the privacy of this new account. Okay, so it seems that you may have heard some bad information. Our tellers do not give out any information, and they will not look up anyone's account or anyone's name if it's not theirs. The only way that someone that is not an account holder is allowed to make or do a transaction is if they have the account number. And you'll be the only one given the account number, so it's up to you whether you'd like to give it out or keep it to yourself.
Okay, that's great. I'm so relieved that that was false information.
Okay, great. So with that info, do you feel better about the privacy of your account? And do you have any further questions?
I do feel fine about the privacy now, but I am still a little hesitant.
Okay, so let me just tell you about one more thing. All the products I've recommended today, the loan, the credit card, the savings account, and the checking account, are all held by Wells Fargo. So we won't broker them out to anyone else. It's all under the Wells Fargo umbrella. So this means that you'll be able to access them all with your online banking. It's a super convenient feature. You can manage them and keep them all under control under this one website. It's a really great feature.
Okay, yeah. I feel like I'm going from having no banking needs to like so many, so that's definitely good to know that I'll be able to have access to all of my accounts just through one location.
Exactly. All right, so Valentina, you came into the branch today to find a way to pay for your graduate education and your miscellaneous expenses with only a part-time job. After reviewing your loan and credit options, we uncovered a need for a checking and savings account to be able to pay your bills, avoid fees, manage your money, and Wells Fargo is offering you a $60,000 student loan with a 7% interest rate, the Cashback College Reward Card with a 15.9% interest rate, and a $1,000 credit limit, a free checking account, free savings account that also come with many added benefits. The benefits of everything include peace of mind that you won't have to make payments until 6 months after graduation, saving money with our cashback rewards on your purchases, building credit in college while you're still in school, which is huge, saving money, avoiding ATM fees and check cashing fees, and also just the convenience of having so many branches and ATMs within the city limits. So after all of this information that I've given you today, are you prepared to agree to these products?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful, that's so great to hear. Okay, we do have a little bit more paperwork to fill out, so I'll just have you sign here and here. Okay, you want to come? I'm so glad that we were able to answer all of your questions and find products that worked for you.
Yes, I really appreciate it all. It was so helpful.
Hey, all right, so I will walk you out. And I just want to give you my business card as your personal banker.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
here for
great.
anything that you need. Just give me a call. I'm available to you at all times.
Awesome.
All
Thank
right.
you so much. It was
Have a
great meeting
wonderful
with you.
weekend.
Thank you.